Let's take a look at the part A first. To sing or play from memory the lower part of a two-part phrase played twice by the examiner. The lower part will be within the range of an octave, in a major or minor key with up to 3 sharp serrats. First, the examiner will play the key chord and the starting note and then count in 2 bars. If the candidate chooses to play, the examiner will also name the key chord and the starting note, as appropriate for the instrument, if necessary. The examiner will play the phrase again and allow a second attempt, although this may affect the assessment. The examiner will say this in the exam: I would like you to repeat the lower part of a two-part phrase. I will play it twice. Here is the key chord and the starting note. Here is the pulse. Again. Check your answer. Here is the melody only. Part B, to sing the upper part of a two-part phrase from score, with the lower part played by the examiner. The candidate may choose to sing from treble or bass clef. The upper part will be within the range of an octave, in a major or minor key with up to 4 sharp serrats. First, the examiner will name and play the key chord and the starting note and then give the pulse. A brief period of preparation will follow, during which the candidate may sing out loud. The examiner will play the key chord and the starting note again and then count in 2 bars. If necessary, the examiner will allow a second attempt, although this may affect the assessment. Here is the melody for you to sing while I play the lower part. First, I will give you a key chord, the starting note and the pulse. Then you can have a moment to look through and try out loud. Here is the key chord in E flat major. Check your answer. Here is the melody with the lower part. We are now going to part C. There are 3 subparts in this section. I will explain each section first before getting to the sample test. Part C, Section 1, to identify the cadence at the end of a phrase as perfect, imperfect, or interrupted. The phrase will be in a major or minor key and will be played twice by the examiner. The chords forming the cadence will be in root position. Before the first playing, the examiner will play the key chord. Part C, Section 2, to identify the 2 chords forming the above cadence. The chords will be limited to the tonic, subdominant, dominant, dominant 7th or submediant, all in root position. First, the examiner will name and play the key chord, then play the 2 chords as a pair. The candidate may answer using technical names, tonic, dominant, etc., chord numbers, or letter names, C major, G major, etc. Part C, Section 3, to identify whether the modulation at the end of a different passage is to the dominant, subdominant, or relative minor. The passage, played once by the examiner, will begin in a major key. First, the examiner will name and play the starting key chord. The candidate may answer using technical names dominant, subdominant, relative minor, or the letter name of the new key. Here is an example. Is the cadence at the end of this phrase perfect, imperfect, or interrupted? I will play it twice. Here is the key chord. Again. What is the cadence? Next, tell me what the two chords in that cadence are. Again? Let's check the answer. The answer of part C1 is interrupted cadence. The two chords forming that cadence are dominant 7th to submediant. Part C, Section 3. To identify whether the modulation at the end of a different passage is to the dominant, subdominant, or relative minor. The passage, played once by the examiner, will begin in a major key. First, the examiner will name and play the starting key chord. The candidate may answer using technical names dominant, subdominant, relative minor, or the letter name of the new key. Here is an example. Now in modulation, tell me where the music modulates to at the end of this passage. You will hear it only once. It begins in F major, and this is the key chord. Where does it modulate to? It modulates to subdominant, B flat major. Part D, Section 1. To answer questions about two features of a piece played by the examiner. Before playing, the examiner will tell the candidate which two of the following features the questions will be about: dynamics, articulation, tempo, tonality, character, style and period, texture, structure. Listen to this piece, then I will ask you about character and structure. I will play it twice. Again? Question 1. Can you comment about the character of this piece? What in the music give this piece its character? Here is the answer. The minor key and frequent changes of harmony give this piece an anxious and melancholy character. Question 2. Describe the phrase structure of the music. There are two main sections. Each has two regular 4-bar phrases. Part D, Section 2. To clap the rhythm of the notes in an extract from the same piece, the examiner will play the extract twice unharmonized, after which the candidate should clap back the rhythm. The examiner will then ask whether the music is in 2-time, 3-time, 4-time, or 6/8-time. Clap this extract, and tell me if the piece is in 2-time, 3-time, 4-time, or 6/8-time. Again? It is in 6/8-time. Thank you for watching. Good luck to your exam.